What's up, Cancer? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back. If you are here with me again, I appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and get into your situation, your current situation, current energy. All right, see what you need to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and Cancer. All right, as well as cross watchers. I keep forgetting to roll my dice, guys. That's crazy. Let's roll this dice and see what signs come out here for you. Okay, we have Libra. Okay, Capricorn, Aries. Oh, sorry, that's Taurus. And then Aries. So I still end up pulling Aries. So Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. Okay, so let's see. What energy do we have here? What message do we have here for Cancer today? Spirit, oh, sex addiction. Sheesh. And under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time's running out. Oh, so what is going on here, guys? All right. So you might be dealing with someone that has some things that they're struggling with that you didn't know about. Maybe this person, maybe the person you're dealing with, you might feel like maybe they're an info or they want it all the time and you feel like you're under pressure, like they're doing, maybe they are requiring too much from you, okay? I'm sorry that I judged and criticized you. I took my issues out on you when it wasn't your fault. So, yeah, okay. I'm feeling like you guys kind of are feeling under pressure to please someone sexually. They may have a sex addiction. They may not. It just may be a differences in how often you guys both crave it, how often you both desire it. And I think that's where the issue is coming in. They may be putting a lot of pressure on you, putting a lot of pressure on you, making you feel like, hey, if you don't do it, somebody else will, like, that type of energy, or making you feel like you're not pleasing them. Somehow, some way, this person is making you feel less than when it comes to you guys' intimacy. Okay? All right. All right. We starting out juicy for Cancer here, ain't we? Getting all in your business. Let's see. Guys, if you already know this don't resonate, just click off, okay? You and your person has the best sex life ever, then this is not your reading, okay? Let's see. Got the moon in the reverse. Pisces energy. Okay, 3 of Pentacles here in the reverse. This person may have asked you to, I don't know, have a threesome or something, and you turn it down. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they want to share themselves with you and someone else, and you're not for it. Maybe there's something they haven't told you, or they're kind of making you feel like you guys are not compatible in some way. For some of you guys, it might not have been a problem before, but now it is, and you're not understanding what's going on. Like, what's the change? What's different? You might feel like this person is, I don't know, maybe they feel like you're making them beg for it, or you feel like no matter what you do, it's not enough here for them. Something is not being reciprocated, they feel like, or you feel like, okay? Six of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Okay, so the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so the 5 of Swords came out here first. So yeah, you feel like you're being cheated, or somebody feels like they're being cheated. Somebody, I'm gonna say somebody, because apply how it resonates to you. Somebody feels like they're being cheated here. They feel like they're not either getting enough, or they feel like maybe their person is satisfying themselves out elsewhere. Okay. There's a lot of criticism. There's a lot of back and forth. Yeah, there's that Knight of Wands. He can definitely represent someone that very flighty, very in and out. It can represent passion and, maybe somebody feels like somebody's quick. Like they end quick or something. I don't know where that came from, guys. Okay, but there's some sort of issue between you and this person and the intimacy, where someone feels neglected or someone feels like they're being put under too much pressure to satisfy someone's desires that they can't satisfy. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Oof, King of Wands in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse, and the Fool in the reverse, and that's clarifying the Moon in the reverse. Whew. So let's see. The Fool in the reverse, holding back, indecision, hesitation, reckless, fearless, bad choices, risk taking. The Fool in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, and punishment. And then we have the King of Wands, impulsive, ruthless, high expectations, haste, unpredictable, unachievable expectations. What did I tell you guys? Someone has some fucking unachievable sexual expectations that they want someone else to just leap over backwards for them, or it's just too much. Like they want it too much. It's not fair how much they demand it, or they feel like they have a right to want it as often as they do. But so there's either an accusation of someone having a sex addiction because the other person maybe just have a low libido. Okay, and maybe that accusation, somebody's criticizing them, like, well, maybe you have a sex addiction. Maybe you just want it too much. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. The other person is like, it's not me. You just don't have the desire or want to, or you don't want it enough. So I'm getting like that kind of conversation here. Okay, let's see why the Moon is here in the reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse. Past resentment, revenge, remorse, regret, failure, making amends. I just feel like there's a lot of tension between you and this person here. This person has done some things in the past that maybe you're still holding on resentment. Maybe someone is still holding resentment, which is why they don't have the desire or the passion like the other person feel like they should. You ever known someone that be in a relationship with them and they're not doing what they need to do emotionally, but they expect the sex? Yeah, I'm kind of getting that type of energy. Okay, you have Death card here with Scorpio energy, clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It says endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, in the cycle. Somebody feels like somebody feel like it's changing here, or someone, I don't know, has changed or need to change. Somebody's refusing to. It's like new ideas, curiosity, alert, thirst for knowledge, risk. So I'm getting that someone maybe came up with the idea to bring someone involved. Y'all could have brought someone involved and it turned out bad. Like y'all could have gotten someone involved in the middle, threesome, you know what I mean? And it didn't go the way someone thought it was gonna go. Okay, maybe there was like some tension, like somebody felt like the other one was getting more attention than them. Okay. Alright, let's see, why is the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's definitely like a lack of passion. That's definitely like a lack of sex, lack of intimacy, because that is exactly what that Ace of Wands energy can represent. But it's in the reverse. So it says delays, apathy, boredom, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down, and unfinished enterprises. So like I said, somebody feel like they're just not getting enough. They feel like they kind of feel like it's unfair, or they're having to beg for it, or, someone is just not showing up the way they need them to, intimacy wise, right? Let's see, why is the Six of Cups here? The Moon again. illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonitions. Let's see. The Nine of Cups here clarified. Let's see what's clarifying the Nine of Cups here. Pisces energy there. Scorpio here so far. So we don't got Scorpio and Pisces. And we did see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands. Let's see. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Overcommitted, impatience, disorganized. A lack of balance, overwhelmed. So somebody feels like maybe they're sacrificing their own happiness to try to make somebody else happy. It's just an imbalance. Like I told you, somebody feel like they're having to give too much or give too much of themselves to please someone's unachievable expectations here. Okay? Temperance in the reverse, imbalance, excess, extremes, alcoholism or addiction, self-healing, realignment, and overindulgence. See? And temperance is in the reverse, lack of balance, overindulgence. Okay, like I said, addiction or alcoholism. But this is, you know, we see what their addiction is here. Okay, it's excess. They need it. It's extreme, and it's too much. Goodness gracious. The Five of Swords clarified. That is the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Long-term success, stability, wealth, financial security. Okay. Contribution, domestic love, home, entertainment. There's a lot of tension here. A lot of tension here. Okay. Maybe somebody feel like that's how they relieve their tension, but maybe the other person feels like when they're tense, they don't want to. You know, when they are stressed out, that's not what's on their mind. Let's see. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Now, we got codependency here at the bottom, too, though. So, addictions are affecting your romantic life. And you deserve love. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life begins. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, maybe somebody has some issues and maybe this stems from some sort of family situation. But true love, and then you deserve love here. So I do feel like someone get a sense that someone loves the other person, but I don't feel like they have enough love to give. And they're loving them so much that they're draining themselves. They're not getting the love they deserve in return. So it's kind of like, I do feel like someone feels overwhelmed. Like they do feel like no matter what they do, like they may do everything else except for this particular thing. Or this is just one thing that you guys don't agree on, but someone's feeling like, you know, they're not being loved enough. Even though they are. But the other person is the one suffering and not getting what they need in return in some way. The light has gone out of my life since we parted ways. Okay, so maybe you guys have parted ways from this person. I've been feeling in the dark without you in my life. So that's another time this person, something about this person being in the dark or the light has gone out. And I am aware I've caused a lot of chaos and pain in your life. Oh, this person could have constantly been stepping out on you because they couldn't, you know, they may have been under pressure. Like I said, they used that as an excuse to go out and do whatever. I will always love you no matter what happens between us. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yeah. Maybe you got tired of it. Maybe you didn't know what this person's problem was, but maybe you figured it out afterwards that, yeah, this person has an addiction. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So, you know, this has been on your mind a lot as well. Maybe you feel like you're under pressure. This person has put so much pressure on you until you had no choice but to exit. You couldn't deal with it anymore. Okay, I feel like they were only thinking about their needs being met, whether they met those needs through you or through somebody else. Okay. Yeah. All right, Cancer. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let me know if it resonates for you. And hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm back. And until next time.